Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? This guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Tackle made after a big game.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Toss play to the outside. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Hand off to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he will score! Touchdown, Michigan! Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Oregon's offense out there for their first possession. And, of course, in this game, Kirk, the spotlight shining on these wide receivers. Each team has a really dynamic playmaker out there.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. These 2 wide receivers are the kind of players that if you can get the ball into their hands, great things will happen. Who has the better day today will be the team that wins this football game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. This will be fair caught at the 30. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Makes a quick catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Down he goes, a sack.
Boy, everything was going so well for these guys on this drive, and all of a sudden it feels like they've hit a big wall here. Big-time sack there on second down, and now bring up third and long. Let's see what kind of play call this coordinator comes up with.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. And the completion made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off target and incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. Makes the defender miss. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Second down play coming up.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Looking to throw again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Now here's the toss play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll use the ground game here. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Looking to pass here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's the toss play now, running left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Runner finding some space, though. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes a spectacular diving catch. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
Looking to throw yet again. It's complete. Oh, and he goes down after a short dig. That's not enough for the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He shreds the tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He escapes the sack. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Well, you just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First down here for this offense. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Took contact on the throw. He makes the grab. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield, while spotted at the 42. Here comes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Gets rid of it on the move. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore has got him for a sack. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on 4th down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
AAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be